Okay, is it just me or the job market is just shitty?
Can someone tell me why the fuck it is so hard to find a job?
I've been applying to like minimum 20 jobs a day, and I've not heard back.
Gen Z is not good in the workplace and how they're getting fired at alarming rates and how people are trying to hire baby boomers over Gen Z.
If you live anywhere in the United States, you know that we're in a silent recession.
Waking up every single morning and doing the same thing over and over and over again.
It's bad. It's not a coincidence you put in 150 applications and you ain't get that call back. It's bad. It's really bad.
I'm gonna tell you right now, people can't find no work. They can't find no job because they giving all the jobs to people that they already built relationships with.
The job market is empty, and TikTok is freaking out. Why is no one hiring? From ghost job postings to endless rejections, we're breaking down the crisis no one's talking about. Let's get real.
If you live anywhere in the United States, you know that we're in a silent recession. Our economy is really not doing as well as it seems, and the job market is fucking cooked. Let me tell you some inside information that I found out yesterday from personal experience. So my college was holding a job fair, right? And it was about 30 to 35 different employers from different companies, some pretty well-named companies, I'm not going to name them, but that came. And I talked to every single one of the employers. And roughly 60 to 70% of them said that they weren't hiring right now. They were just trying to network and get your first point of contact in, but they had no roles available at this time. What the fuck? So you're telling me that companies are paying money to send recruiters out to job fairs to not hire anyone? I don't know if job fairs have always been this way, but something is not adding up.
Can someone tell me why the fuck it is so hard to find a job? Like, all these places will say, oh my god, you are the perfect candidate. You are so good. You'd be a great fit for us. Okay, where's my call back? What the fuck is my call back? Like, it's so stupid. And then they don't pay you worth a damn. Like, you're having me do all of these tasks and pay me $14 an hour? $14 an hour? And here's how a job works nowadays. Either you get paid absolutely fucking nothing, or you lose your mental health and you start spiraling and you start having manic episodes daily. Or both. Or both. And it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, why can't I just be like an influencer or do remote work? I've been trying to also look into remote work, and it's like, I can't find anything. And I don't even have a laptop, so and I'm too broke to get a laptop!
Imagine going to a job fair, dressed to impress, resumes in hand, ready to hustle, only to find out the companies aren't even hiring. They're just there to scout talent and collect resumes for their future opportunities. Like, cool. Thanks for wasting my time and giving me false hope while my rent's due next week. It's not a job fair, it's a talent zoo, and we're the exhibits. I'm a great candidate, blah, blah, blah. Where's my callback? Jobs today either pay nothing, destroy your mental health, or both. Companies make you jump through hoops like you're on America's Got Talent, then offer $14 an hour. And the classic, we're not hiring but apply online. Stop playing with me, HR.
I'm gonna tell you right now, people can't find no work. They can't find no job because they giving all the jobs to people that they already built relationships with. Majority of hiring managers are hiring people that they either one, know, two, have built a relationship with, three, somebody has sent a referral on their behalf that they trust, or they've made some type of connection. A lot of these applications that are being picked over the ones that are not being picked is primarily, one, because your application and resume, it looks poor probably, or two, because they already had a candidate in mind when they posted the job application or the job opening, but legally they have to post the opening anyway. So they already gonna pick who they gonna pick. You see what I'm saying? Why does this matter to you? Well, it will behoove you to start going out to build relationships with people who are aligned with the position that you want, especially for you people who want like a top level position. Go find out who's in charge. Go build a connection, because connections will get you in doors that your experience can't. You know this saying, it's not about how much you know or what you know, it's more about who you know.
Is there anyone that's been struggling to find a job within this job market? I know that it's rough and it's bad right now. It's like a genuine concern. I've been applying to like minimum 20 jobs a day and I've not heard back. I've had one callback. I've actually had one interview, which I've been surprised about. And granted, I feel like now is like when people will start replying because it was just the holidays, but like rent's being increased, groceries are growing up, gas is up, like just give me a fucking job. That's the thing. I am someone who actually enjoys to work.
I agree with @Tachin Anyala. Why is no company hiring right now? Like the food, rent, grocery prices are rising up. Like, come on, dude. This person with username @Nicole Swanson applying to 20 jobs a day and has only gotten one callback. One, rent's up, groceries are up, gas is up. Just give them a job already. They even say they enjoy working, which is rare these days. But nope, the job market's like, best I can do is silence. It's rough out here and honestly same.
Let's talk about the current job market. The job market in 2024, yo, is so bad to the point, bro, you gotta jump through so many hoops just to get an interview, bro. I had lost my job like a couple weeks ago, so like I was just applying to any job that would freaking give me an interview, that would even say anything to me. In my field, not in my field. I was just like, bro, like I just need a job. This one company writes back and they schedule an interview with me on Zoom at like 10 o'clock, like on a Tuesday. So I put that stuff on, I'm looking presentable, I'm on Zoom at like 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm just waiting. Nobody showed up. Fast forward to like 4 o'clock, the same day in the afternoon, I get a freaking call and it's the guy from the company. He's like, bro, you weren't on Zoom, we didn't see you. I was like, I didn't see y'all either. So he sends me another link to another Zoom meeting. So I tap the link, I get on there, it's literally a scam. All the job wants me to do is literally just pick up the phone and call people all day. Basically customer service. But no base pay. It's like sale oriented. You gotta sell some BS over the phone. And like, once I figured out like what it was, I left the Zoom meeting. At this point, I'm like 100 applications deep into this journey of trying to find a new job. I'm talking to all my people around me. Like I'm using my resources because you know you are as good as all your resources that you have around you. And I was able to find a new job. I currently have a new job now, but I didn't get it the traditional way. I got it off somebody that I knew. And that's why I say, you know, you're as good as your resources. Because if I didn't have that person, if I didn't have that friend, I'd probably still be over here searching for a job, getting stressed out, overwhelmed. If you're a person that's watching this video right now, struggling, getting frustrated because you can't get a job and they're playing with you, I want you to know something. Don't beat yourself up about it. God has a plan for you and God is going to prevail for you. He's going to provide. In the Bible, it says, don't worry about tomorrow, for today has enough trouble of its own.
This Gen Xer submitted 1,000 resumes to different jobs and has no luck, even though they've had six-figure roles. And the reality is, there's no guarantee of anything. And it's extremely competitive out there because you have so many layoffs of so many top companies that you're competing against people who are probably more qualified or have connections to the hiring manager that you don't. So even though you feel entitled to another six-figure job, that doesn't mean you're just going to get that. You might actually have to take a step back in order to take two steps forwards in the future. It's the nature of today's job market, and you have to be thoughtful, patient, and continue to work hard. 1,000 applications, try 5,000 applications.
This TikToker with username @DanShawbell react that Gen X can't find a job after 1,000 applications, even with years of six-figure roles. It's like playing the lottery. Everyone says it takes passion to land a job, then try 5,000 applications. The job market's a mess, and it's hitting everyone, even the most experienced. This TikToker with username @AuraDiary lost his job and applied everywhere, only to get ghosted by a company that scheduled a Zoom interview and didn't show up. Then they called him later, sent another link, and it turned out to be a scammy sales job with no base pay. He finally landed a job, but only through a connection. What do you guys think about this situation? Does landing a job get tougher now? Or do we need connection to land one? Let me know your opinion in the comment.
This job market is absolutely insane right now. I just went to a developers conference to try to network and get my name out there. There is a sport company there that I've wanted to get into for the longest time. Talked to the HR person, they just so happen to have a product manager position probably being added this week. I was like, dude, sports runs my entire life. He said, well, this position is specifically looking for club volleyball. I said, perfect. I play competitive basketball. I know how these things work. I know how parents work. I know how the different clubs work. I know how different youth sports interact with one another. I know this industry. He's like, well, you don't have specific club volleyball experience. I'm like, dude, sports, I know everything inside and out of sports. I asked if I could talk to the hiring manager. He didn't feel comfortable sharing my contact information with the hiring manager because she was too busy and that I didn't have specific club volleyball experience. Like, what are we doing anymore? Like, seriously.
Genuinely so pissed right now at this stupid job market that's been trash for the past 2 to 3 years. I've been trying to find a job for the last year nonstop. I've probably applied to over 300 jobs at this point, jobs that are not even in my field anymore because I've applied to every possible job that's ever popped up. I've been on Indeed, ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn, everywhere, every single day, 5 times a day, applying to jobs. Tell me why half of these jobs don't even make any sense, right? I just graduated with a bachelor's degree in IT, so I'm trying to find any job in the tech industry, right? Anything. Half of these jobs don't even make any sense. The description is just not making any sense. Like, I don't even know what I'm applying for at this point. Second of all, why does the thing say entry level and on the bottom it says 3 to 5 years of experience? Entry level means somebody who's applying just graduated college, they have no experience, and they need you to train them. That's what entry level means. Whoever has 3 to 5 years of experience is not entry level, and they should not be getting paid $40,000. Please let me know. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's because COVID messed things up. I don't know if it's the president. I don't know if it's whatever it is. I'm sure I'm not the only one because I've seen so many people struggle about this and talk about this, and so many people can simply not survive. I am lucky that I have a family where I can still live at home. I'm not forced to work. But if I was right now, I have no idea how people are surviving, and it's just insane. And this job market is the biggest scam ever.
I swear to y'all, I just called like 7 to 8 people about a job. And literally, they all said they had nothing. The job market sucks right now. The job market is at a 0. Another episode of Living Life Unemployed, y'all. Before you decide to quit your job right now, wait as long as you can. A 0 right now. And let's not get on ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter, y'all got jobs on there from years ago. These people is not hiring folks. And then Indeed, y'all on there talking about y'all got this and this available, but people is not getting no call backs. And then you got the temp agencies. They are struggling. Literally, I seen somebody in the store from a temp agency that can't even get people jobs. It is all the way down here. So if you got a job, do not quit your job right now, as long as you can stand it. Now, if they acting a fool and you can't take it no more, quit. But if you can stand it, stay at that job for a little longer, because I don't know what's in the air right now and what's going on, but jobs is not hiring. They're not hiring nobody. People is not getting called backs. You calling people, oh, we don't have nothing available. You putting in applications for the jobs that is available on Indeed. You're putting, I don't know what's in the air, but it's in the air. The job market.
All of these videos talk about the same thing. Nothing's worse than applying for a job that sounds perfect, only to show up and realize the description was a straight-up lie. Like, oh, you thought you'd be doing marketing. Surprise, you're actually cold calling strangers for 12 hours a day. It's not a job, it's a bait and switch scam. And if you have a job and consider leaving, don't leave yet, because job is at all-time 0 right now. Like what?
I am so sick of this job market, and it's actually affecting my mood. The fact that recruiters or people from companies will reach out to me and assume that they're doing a good thing because they're in search of a candidate doesn't make me feel any better. At this point, it's an intrusion of my space, my time, and ultimately my peace, and I just don't appreciate it. I was having an awesome day until I realized, hey, the recruiters or the jobs that were actually interested in me hasn't followed up with me. And the worst part is I had a timeline of when that follow-up was going to happen, and it didn't happen. And I hate the fact that I'm upset about it. Sure, things pop up, life gets busy, holidays right around the corner, yada, yada, yada. But as a candidate, I don't deserve this. And neither do you or any other job candidate, because this should not happen. And it's right around the holiday season where we're already stressed about how we're going to even put gifts under the tree for our family. So if you're somebody that has the power to be a part of this recruitment cycle or candidate experience, I'd say please be a little bit more considerate of your candidate's time. Because if you were in this job market, you probably don't want to be treated the same way that we are getting treated in this job market. So be kind and please be considerate.
I have been unemployed for what's about to be 6 months, and my unemployment is about to run out. At this point, I'm just trying to really understand what is it that the job market is looking for. They say they want years of experience, but they won't give you a chance. Or you network with people and that really doesn't get you anywhere. You have the qualifications and the degrees, but still no bites. I've applied to over 500 jobs, and I've either been rejected by them quickly with an email, or I just don't get a response at all. Or I've gone on 3+ interviews and then they tell you that they've gone with another candidate. And let me not even get it started on working with recruiters, and some of them either ghost you or they just forget about you and don't present you to other companies. Then my neighbor, she's in the same predicament, who's also been without a job for almost a year. And this is a woman who's highly qualified for many jobs. The 2024 job market sucks, and it's just I don't know what they're looking for. And it really starts to make you question yourself as a person, is it me? Am I not qualified enough? You start to question your skill set, because it's what do y'all want? LinkedIn doesn't work, Indeed doesn't work. And I'm not giving up because I'm still trying, but it's what is it that y'all need? And I've done the networking. I've sent my resume out to random companies just, while I'm on the computer. Even while I'm driving, I'm writing down companies. At this point, I'm just not sure what else is going to work. I just would like a job.
Do jobs hiring manager enjoys ghosting their candidate? What? It's so sad. From this 2 videos here, you can see that they expect a follow-up from the hiring manager and they just got ghosted as if nothing happened. That's crazy, guys.
I don't think people realize how dehumanizing this job market is, especially if you're not even looking for a job right now. I've been employed for 6 months now, and I have applied to so many jobs. I can't even count each other I've applied to by now. I have tried everything. People are like, oh, did you try this website? Did you try this one? Yes, I have tried everything. I'm not an idiot. I'm literally just begging for a job. I will literally do anything. Either I'm too qualified, or I'm not qualified enough, or I don't hear back. I've applied to so many jobs where I've gone to the final rounds of interviews. I have invested so much time into them, and either I don't get the job or I just get ghosted completely. I've reached out to so many people to get referrals, to share my information. I've networked like crazy. Having to say yourself every single day, many times a day, it's exhausting only to keep hearing no, 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 no. I get it. I feel like at this point, I'm never gonna get a job. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I went to college, I got my degree from a good school. I grinded at my last jobs. I've had so many achievements in my career development. And it's why can I still not get a job? It should not have to be this hard. This job market is dehumanizing. It can't just be me. I'm trying to stay hopeful, but what am I supposed to do?
At this point, finding a job is dehumanizing. I was laid off a year ago in November 2023, and I was lucky enough to find a new job 4 months later. I got my job through a referral. I had a friend that worked at the company that I work at, and saw the position and sent it to me immediately, referred me immediately, and so got the job. She has actually since been laid off from the company, and I'm still there. And I've really just been, through supporting her through her finding a new job, and just watching all these layoff videos and having friends that have been laid off. At this point, finding a new job is literally dehumanizing. There are people on LinkedIn, there are people on the internet who are literally begging. They're begging for a job. They've been laid off for 6 months to a year and a half, and they're not finding anything. People are struggling to pay their bills. People are struggling to provide for their families. And folks, these are white collar jobs. These are people who have college degrees, who have master's degrees. It's those of us who were told that if we went to college and, we got our degrees and we did everything, we would be fine and we would be financially successful, only to come into this post-COVID job market, even during COVID, this post-COVID, during COVID job market that is literally cutting people and treating people as if we are just machines. I have so much empathy for people who are looking for a job right now. And it's also not lost on me that I could, be laid off again, unfortunately. I have friends who've been laid off multiple times. And it just feels inhumane at this point to be looking for a job. So if you are looking for a job right now, I hear you. I see you. I was you. I was you for 4 months, which even thinking about even just being laid off for 4 months, that was a lot shorter than a lot of people are currently experiencing. And I was very lucky. But I hear you. I see you. I value you. Stay in the fight, because it's really ridiculous out there.
Applying for jobs today feels like dehumanizing us. You jump through hoops, multiple interviews, assessments, and tasks, only to get ghosted or lowballed with an offer that barely covers rent. Companies treat you like a number, not a person. That's crazy, yo.
The job market right now is actually so fucking unhinged. I'm so pissed off right now. Let me tell you why. A few weeks ago, I had a lawyer reach out to me on LinkedIn, and because my LinkedIn has me open to work, that's probably how he found me. Okay, but this street is really cute, I'll give it that. Anyway, I come out to the ass of Queens, where I am right now, and he's literally like, oh yeah, meeting for 4 p.m., bring your resume. We had previously had a Zoom. I made sure and confirmed that they were legit. I mean, and they are legit. They're just really disorganized. They were just kind of looking for a freelance publicist, someone to send out releases and just do outreach. And so that's what I was interviewing to do, freelance. Well, as I walk in to the office, the man that I'm supposed to be interviewing with is literally leaving. No one knows what the fuck is going on. The front desk associate was also super confused. And now I am literally headed home from Queens.
This TikToker with username @PopCulturePrinces got reached out to by a lawyer on LinkedIn. She confirmed the company was legit, trekked all the way to Queens for interview, and guess what? The guy she was supposed to meet was leaving as she walked in. And then she just went home. What do you guys think of the video? I hope you enjoy the video so far. And what about you? Are you struggling to find a job? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the issues that matter. Until then, keep grinding. You've got this.